and I just want to say, for the sake of, like history, there was a training camp in Arizona that I went to, and that town south of Scottsdale, or where's it, Lemon Hill or something like that. What's it called? Anyways,
yeah.
And and at the time my wife was ill, and so I'm at the camp just going about the business, blah 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 blah, and it's like, oh, man, I gotta head to the airport, and got the rental car and everything, and I just took off. I'm leaving, and then the phone rings, and I can't remember who it was, but basically they said, hey, Lance, because of course this was Livestrong was going on, and Lance wants to see you. And I'm just like, okay, screw the airplane. So I turned around, went back to the camp, and went, and he asked me about my wife and this, that, and the other. We talked a little bit, and then that night he did a message for my wife. Sorry, and that's all right. And anyways, he just said, hey, like, good luck to Ronette, or something like that. And I just remember I was able to tell her that, and she said, God, he did that for me, and then, so, we can all have our opinions about Lance, and I think, Lance is a jerk, and I think Lance is bitching despite all that stuff. And I just said, just for the record, Lance did me right with that. And then he put, he put stickers on the team bikes. So if you go to Mellow Johnny's now, it's still, if it's a TT bike that he rode, and it said, I ride for Ronette. And so I just want to be, I'm slagging on him, and I can't do that without at the same time just saying, you know what, he was kind to me and my wife at a time when we both needed that, and especially my wife. And so anyways, thanks, Lance.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your Bohawk intent, your Bohawk intensity. I'm just trying to round this out. Your Bohawk intensity, but your work ethic to work past those reps with their shoes off that want to go party, like you work till the end of the day. So you're here at the end of the day in the hot box with us. It's not too hot. We've got technology venting us, but you came to sit down and podcast episode 28 with three amigos, and we don't even.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's an honor with these guys, because just look, like a few months ago, out of nowhere, Rick Johnson and Jeff Ward, two superheroes, and they have a podcast. And like, so it's like Ricky RJ, just like, he's like, hey Zap, you want to be on our podcast? And so, okay, this is not that great, because between those two guys, but it's an honor between these two guys, honestly, because these guys are legacy road goos and mountain bike guys. And the fact they even asked me, it's an honor, So I'm just like, yeah, of course, like, I wouldn't turn these guys down, because we have history, but it's awesome.